Good morning, guys. Today we're going to do a video that's a little different. I want to show you guys the proof that I've gathered over 4 years of investigating back in the deep dark swamp where no humans go, of something that I captured. I never set out to capture this. This channel was supposed to be a Bigfoot channel where we go and we look for signs of Bigfoot. But we found something that I wasn't expecting to find. The spirit box told us numerous times that there was a demon back there. And not only did it say this, but then it would come through with all kinds of things. The further we go back into the swamp where humans don't go, it would curse at me. It would tell me to fear it, that I'm weak, that it's going to kill me, that it wants to eat my dog, and on and on and on. Just nasty, dark things that we don't hear in a normal session. And over the last 4 years, I have done 15 sessions back there. And in 2 of those sessions, we got a name. And I'm going to put the name up on the screen here. I'm not going to say it. I have done research to try and find this demon. The name of this, does it come up anywhere in religion or history? And I haven't found anything. I asked you guys to do research and none of you came up with anything, but that is the name that we were given, and I believe that that is what lives back there. I believe it's female, and I believe it is tied to the native tribes that used to roam that land hundreds and thousands of years ago. There's a native connection there for sure. I believe that it has a job and that it is protecting that land back there and that it's trying to keep me out of there. And why I've decided to do a compilation and show you guys all of this stuff and put it in one video is because my brother came out finally after me spending years trying to convince him to come out here. He did. He doesn't run spirit boxes. He has a water fountain that he's created which makes white noise. He asks questions on this white noise and then he runs it on his computer through software to remove that static white noise, and he gets answers, voices. He's been doing this for 5 years and has hundreds of videos with amazing responses. And you guys are not going to believe the one response that has prompted all of this is that I asked the box, can you say the name of the entity that's back here? Grant didn't like that. He kind of freaked out. He got mad at me. But I had already asked the question. He said, you don't invoke it. And I said, I didn't say its name. But guess who does say its name? The box. In one of the clearest responses that you can get through this thing, it says the exact same name that I showed you guys on the screen, the same name that was said as portals were being talked about in one of my sessions. And for me, that is 100% proof and convinces me that this thing is real. We're talking over a year between those sessions and the session that we just did. It is not a coincidence that the same name is said. I also recommend that you guys go and watch these videos in their entirety. I made a new playlist with those videos called These Woods Are Haunted, and all 14 episodes to this point are there. So this video is going to be a compilation, a piecing together of all the best bits that came through in terms of proof. But if you want to watch the entire investigations, each session, they're in a convenient playlist for you, so please do that as well. So, coming up this Saturday on my channel, you're going to see the second episode where Grant and I go into the deep swamp. At the same time on his channel, you're going to see his take on that outing, as well as all the water responses, because I don't analyze any of that. He does. His channel is Optimal Frequency. And I believe he's going to have another video come out the following week with even more footage. So you're going to want to check both of our channels. But I wanted to remind you guys that this is real and piece it together for you guys in an undeniable way. All of the proof that I've gathered to this point through 14 sessions that let me know that there's a demon back there. Not just back there, it comes to my house. In Grant's video, it says that it comes and watches me at my house. I know there's knocking, there's strange things happening, doors open, things have flown off the shelf. It's not something that I set out to do, guys, was to find or interact with a demon, but it knows I exist now. I know it exists, and I don't know where any of this goes. I'm not going to try to evict it off of that land. It was here long before me, and I believe it's doing a job that it needs to do, and that's protect that land, keep people out of there. Keep it as natural as possible. I know that, I feel it in my bones that that's what it's doing. I want you guys to leave a comment below. My curiosity drives me to find proof of the afterlife, and this is all part of that. In Grant's video, I heard something that he didn't even put on the screen. I heard the words ancient spirit. And I believe that that's what this thing is, and I believe that that's what they're referring to. Whether we call it a demon, an ancient spirit, or anything else, that's what it is. It was here prehistory, thousands, tens of thousands of years maybe before humans. And it's here for a reason, and it's not for me to go and provoke it or interact with it even. I don't want to interact with it. But that would mean that I can't even go back here in my own swamp. So I don't know what to do going forward. I don't know what adventures we're gonna have going forward because I don't want to deal with a demon in any way, shape, or form. Leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a comment. I appreciate all of you. I get that unwanted feeling back there. I don't know how to describe it. It's the same as that other trail with the lost hiker poles. Is it the same energy? Is it the same entity? It could be. I don't know. Something innately tells me it is. As soon as I was saying that, I was like, you do know. It is the same energy. So, okay, listen to Gary's gut. That's what we're going to go with. It is the same energy, and we know that it doesn't like me going back here, and it tries to scare me off. And when that happens, I know they have something to say. So go ahead. Tell me your scary message right here on this phone. I'm listening. We always get great replies and interaction back here, so, and you never know what they're going to say. Usually it's something negative. There's our first response. I don't know what it said. That didn't take long, guys. Maybe 3 minutes. Always with those. I did hear knock and something about see him. Okay, go ahead, knock. Should I keep going? Should we go to the really creepy spot? It's not far, guys. 400, 500 meters down this trail is where things always get real hairy. Gage is looking at me like, no, we're not going down there. Yeah, grab your stick, buddy. Let's go. Don't get a message. Oh, the hair on the back of my neck just went up. I was going to say, if we don't get a message, that will be a first for this area. There's the ravens. You know it, body shiver. Switching back to necrophonic. That thing woke. There goes the raven. Oh. I mean, right here in this spot, guys, the hack shack goes off repeatedly. That's 2 messages, I think. One we got going up, one we got going down. Yeah, kind of got that little bit of a heavy feeling. Yeah, there's a shiver down the back of my neck. Going through these videos again, I am bound to capture something that I missed before, and I just did. There's a disembodied voice. I've got full arm shivers, goose pimples all up my arms and my back and my shoulders. There's a disembodied voice here just before I hear the raven, and it says in a whispered voice, "Run." Raven and the wind just kicked up. Gage? Can you guys hear that wind? Oh, hair on the back of my neck again. I know I say that all the time, guys, but I'm just letting you know what I'm feeling. That was really weird. It has not been windy this whole walk in here, and all of a sudden a gust of cold wind hit me in the face. The trees were blowing up there. What did we see in the background of that video the other day? Now, I've done a bit of looking at this. I zoomed in on this, and I'm going to zoom in for you guys here and show you. We're just playing it through once here now. Now we're zoomed in. What are we looking at? You see that thing moving there? And you notice that? My hand actually goes in front of it. If that was a screen reflection, the mosquitoes that are flying in front of it and my hand that went in front of it and blocked it out, that wouldn't happen. So, and then right at the end, it's like it drops down. So I'll repeat that for you guys where it drops down. Was it a ghost? No. Was that a cloaked Bigfoot? Is there any danger for me to come back here? Does my spirit team want to chime in with, you know, something to say on this entity or figure that we saw? Oh, shiver down the back of my neck. If there's somebody here, you know that, oh, full shiver. I just want to communicate. Oh yeah, full shivers. Full shivers. I'd like you to appear again on camera. Are you here with me now? Can you show yourself? Should I come back and camp out? You want to come and sleep in the tent with me? Oh, hell no. Okay, I just heard the D word. I'm pretty sure I heard the D word. I don't like that. Okay, I was just saying a little quick word to my spirit team, using the light for protection, and I'm pretty sure I heard the word safe. Thank you! And on that note... I can barely hear this thing. What was that? That sounded different. Yes, that was another disembodied voice which we missed before. Why do they start as soon as we get to this section? It's like it's like an alarm system, you know? It's like, oh, here comes somebody. They're at that spot on the trail. Ooh. Just got a shiver down the back of my neck. For no reason. All right, guys, I have my good headset on. I'm listening to this. We have caught another EVP. So it's not coming through the phone, the app, right on the camera. I could hear it with the volume cranked up. It says, "Who's there?" It's a whispered voice. Very hard to hear because the Hack Shack is running as well. But it's directly recorded to the camcorder. Who's there? Feeling creeped out right now, guys. All of a sudden. Okay, we are on the snowshoe trail. Okay. I'm pretty sure that said warning. I just got a bad feeling about this all of a sudden, just as we hit this snowshoe trail. But I don't want to chicken out because you guys just saw it was a struggle to get back here. But my gut is definitely telling me, warning me. And then I think that's what this thing said. All right, Spirit Team, give me the go-ahead to proceed. Ooh, full body shiver. I don't know what I just heard. I got a bad feeling about this. Alright guys, I've got a dilemma. The whole point of this video is to come back here and go to this scary place because I know what we're going to get back there. And now that we're close, I just got that apprehensive feeling, the more so than in the past, don't go there. And I really think I'm going to heed that warning, but then oh, they're inside my mask. You can talk to me from here. No idea how I missed that one. We're starting up the necrophonic and clear as day I hear my name. Spirit Team, should I keep going? Go on. Back. Trespass. Okay guys, I strongly have the feeling to leave. Why does it always say up? Survive. I can't explain it, guys. There is like, it is like a thick heaviness here. Different. Maybe I've pushed through it before, but every sense in my body right now is saying, don't push through it, listen, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna just ask a couple questions. I think we're okay right here. Are we okay right here? Move away. Wait. I swear I just heard. Pretty sure that's it. It's behind. Smell it. Big, fuzzy. Bigfoot is here. All right, if Bigfoot's here, can he break a stick? Give me a wood knock. Oh shit, nope, that's it. %, guys, I do not believe that Bigfoot is communicating through a Spirit Box app on my phone. So what the hell is that? Stay. Ha! No, that feels like I'm... Gift. I didn't bring any gift. That's the second time I thought I heard gift, guys. I don't have anything on. That turned itself on. Stay here. All right, then I heard the D word and I heard look way up. Like, I mean, I don't know. Is there something up in the trees? I don't know. I feel like I get mixed messages though from here. Like, don't come in, you're not welcome. And then it says things like stay, sit, proceed. I am sweating and hot and tired now. But we're here. Let's get these apps out and get them running. I don't care what I feel today, guys. We are going on past, you know, maybe it's 3/4 of a mile down here to the spot where we get well, I mean, we get stuff all along this trail, but my goal is to get to that one section, 100-meter section, where every time the hack shack goes off and says, "It's behind you." I find that strange that, you know, a year apart between investigations, it said almost the exact same things in that spot.
She killed.
She killed. Oh, waves of shivers going right down my arms, which is an odd sensation when you're sweating like crazy. There does seem to be somebody that wants me to come back here, guys. It keeps telling me to come, visit, stay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't bring a freaking gift. Now, some of you guys actually said, don't gift it. It's like feeding a wild animal. But, you know, I will send out good thoughts and intentions here so that they know.
Heal.
Heal. As I'm sending out intentions of, hey, I'm here as a friend.
Terrible.
Terrible. Okay, well, now you're starting to speak the language of the area here. Let's get one more. What's terrible? I'll tell you, the bugs are terrible. They're eating through my gloves right now and my elbow, right through my jacket. Oh. Okay, why did I get all those shivers back there? I mean, bad. And now there's nothing. I don't feel anything. We're gonna keep going. Because what? We're gonna keep going. Anybody here want to knock for us? Push over a tree? I might run if that happens, guys. I make no promises. Knock for us. Oh, right through the... They're getting me right through my jacket.
Above.
Oh, hell no. Above. I commented in the last video about it saying up all the time. Every time I'm here, the spirit box goes off about up. Look up.
Her voice.
Her voice. Full body shiver. I'm listening. Full body shivers. Sending out light. Definitely feel that there is a female here, guys. We've said that before in previous videos. Oh my God.
I can scare you.
I can scare you. Seems to be speeding up. The voices are coming faster. Okay, scare us. I kind of regret saying that as soon as I said it, but...
Painted eye. Painted eye. Painted eye.
Painted eye. Immediately I think of a native warrior in war paint, maybe. Maybe his name, Painted Eye. We have the suspicion, guys, that this is something to do with native land and native spirits. Okay, so this is, I don't want to turn this off right now because it's actually, I'm wondering. You got me, I'm a little more intrigued. You can see they're biting me right through my gloves, right through my jacket. Hello, Painted Eye. We come in peace.
Obviously.
Obviously. Okay. I'm glad you see that.
Insist.
You insist what? Weird. It feels cold right here. My face and arms feel cold all of a sudden. And I mean, guys, I'm sweating right through my jacket here. That's how hot it is. It's not like there's a breeze or anything. You can see everything is still here around me. Definitely colder. The other night, no. It said no.
Device.
Yes, use this device to talk to me. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and you can use these apps, this phone. This is called a phone, to speak with me. Where's the trail here?
My lungs collapsed.
Oh yeah, that's weird. I've lost the trail here, guys. Okay, there's a flag.
Gertrude.
Our two flags. Gertrude.
Find my body.
Find my body. Guys, we talked about a missing person back here. We found a pack sack back here. And we found hiker poles back here.
Aldous.
Aldous. I don't even know what that is. A-L-D-O-U-S. I don't even know what that word is. A word. Aldous. Okay, this is the spot right here, guys, where the tree got pushed over. Down this 150-yard stretch right here. Come here. Dude. Also, I want to mention, guys, super important, in the last video, we actually had multiple instances of EVPs caught on the camcorder. Nothing to do with the apps. One of the viewers actually caught one, and I timestamped it and pinned it. Go back and watch that video. I think it said dead, something dead. Okay, and there's a timestamp there for it. Amazing that she caught that, and it's the exact same whisper that I pointed out to you guys that I found when I was editing the video, okay? So there's a couple in there, which is crazy and creepy. With you.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? I put it on the text mode. Ha! Why are you here? I'm here to visit and get answers.
Make a noise.
Make a noise. Are you gonna make a noise? Go ahead, make a noise. Knock for me.
Frequency.
Frequency. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on speech. Having a hard time understanding it on speech, but
I have used direct purchase. I have said different that you are just refugee. Just you.
Okay, so apparently to the left is faster. Oh, we can change the voice to human. Let's try that. God.
Hectate life.
Something about the light. Gonna send out light.
A little eerie once away. Gage. Somber. A spin-off.
Okay, we're gonna keep moving here.
Reason. Tech. Hours. A little hours. Dead. Into HQ. Wait. Laying Ted.
Okay, that's weird. Camera just stopped recording there. I turned it around and realized it wasn't recording. It said follow the leader. I said I was leaving. You're not allowed to follow me home. Oh God, I've never seen the bugs this bad, guys. I can't take it. Fully clothed, I can't take it. Oh, it does keep a list. Earlier it showed us frequency, make a noise, and why are you here? Which I would say are all relevant. Grant's channel is optimal frequency.
On the couch.
On the couch. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Home and shower and sit on the couch in the air conditioning. See, they're reading my mind. It's 100% real. Sarcastic Gary there for those of you that don't have a sense of humor. And I know there's a few of you that don't. There's that toy that Gage liberated from the very, very creepy spot back there last time we were here. I didn't notice that on the way in. Are you sad because I'm leaving? Because I'm leaving. I'm done with these bugs and this heat.
4.
For what?
Found.
4 found.
They know who you are.
They know who you are. Well, it's good. I've always introduced myself.
Squatted.
Squatted.
Left here.
Left here. What was left here? That toy? It's totally an unenjoyable experience, guys. I gotta be honest, this was terrible. Oh my God, I have never... the swarm.
Eugene.
Eugene. I had a grandfather. My great-grandfather was Eugene.
Forest.
Forest, yeah.
We joke.
We joked? I think that said we joke. Does anybody out here want to talk to us today and prove that the woods are not empty? Well, that literally took like 6 seconds. Guys, there are times when I turn this thing on and don't get anything for 20 minutes. I just had a feeling. I'm like, we need to turn that on. Happy New Year. 2024. Did you know the year was 2024? Yep, that's another voice or something. It sounds like it says Earth. 2024, only on Earth. Okay, second response. All right, 2 responses within 2 minutes. Are you on my spirit team? You can't tell me that this isn't real. That when I concentrate and put my energy out there, that I can't use these things to connect to something. This section of woods right here, I don't know what it is. But like I say, we were just entering the zone there when the Hack Shack started giving us messages. He heard something. Gage keeps looking over there like he hears something. He was chewing a stick happily, and then all of a sudden he jumps up and he looks over there. That's the 3rd time. What are you hearing over there, over there, buddy? Okay, now he actually just barked. Well, there's got to be something out there because he's looking again. He goes back to his stick for about 20, 30 seconds, and then all of a sudden he's on alert again. And he doesn't bark very often. He was barking and he actually growled. What's out there? What is Gage barking at? Now he's sniffing and looking again. What does Gage sense? my God. Instant full neck shiver. That said demon. Waves and waves of back shivers. You can't make this stuff up, guys. I'm telling you, we are in the creepiest, nastiest section of woods back here. That's why I put this thing here. If you go back and watch the original video, I said we're going to move this into the scary part of the woods. Gage is acting abnormal today, like he's not like that, on alert. Usually, he's romping around having fun. He doesn't even seem to notice sometimes some of the videos I make where I'm hearing sticks and things breaking. He'll give it a little glance and then he's back to doing what he's doing. Today, he's actually growled, he's barked, he's on alert, and that thing said demon. Can you guys send it on its way? Confirmation that you're here and working with me. I know you are, but it's more for the folks at home who have their doubts. He's actually growled, he's barked, he's on alert, and that thing said demon.
You are, yes. You are, yes. You are, yes. You are, yes.
Okay, editing Gary, going to interject here. I'm getting waves of full shivers as I'm editing. So I've made one video from the trip that Gage and I made back to the hunting blind yesterday. Now, the only thing I caught in there was when it pretty much said demon. Gage was acting weird, barking, growling, not his normal self. I said, what does Gage see? No reply. What does Gage sense? It answers demon. Okay, so that was all the editing that I did yesterday. That was enough for one video. I did necrophonic session, which I did not look at until this video. And it sounds like my spirit team or spirit guides are sending me divine light and protection, which makes sense with what they're saying. It's saying it's out, terror comes. And then when I do the following Hack Shack, we get another response at the end. Gage is still looking off into the woods, and it says, you are shit. It's threatening me. This all makes sense, but at the time, I didn't know any of this. You guys, in fact, caught something that I missed. So kudos to you guys. There is a section where we're walking up to the hunting blind, and there is a male EVP, electronic voice phenomenon. It's not coming from a recording or camcorder or anything. We're just walking up to the hunting blind, and it says, weak. Look at that, still standing. This is the best spot I've had for this hunting blind. This is the best spot, this is the best spot, this is the best spot. You are something. Never said a prayer of protection yet this morning. Hadn't planned on doing this. Doing that right now. Let me be clear about that as well, guys. I get a lot of comments where people say things about that. I feel 100% that I am protected all the time by my spirit team, guides, the other side, and myself. I believe that we ourselves are so powerful in terms of energy and white light. I believe that, guys, after all that I've seen, done, and experienced. We are not apart. We are not separate from that. We can protect ourselves. Yes, it's awesome to have a great team that looks out after me, and I know they do. They've come through in many sessions and communicated with us and given us advice and things, and they're always watching. And I'm just going to send out some light and receive some light and ask for guidance and protection, and no demons. I don't deal with demons. Pack this stuff up. We're going to head back out the trail. I'm going to run Hack Shack again. We've got a half mile of this scary part of the trail here to get through. I wonder, we've heard the D word back here before. Does it live here? Is it part of the swamp? Does it exist here? I don't seem to have this interaction or feeling, when we're, in areas that are more habituated. It's just out here in the lonely swamp where people don't go. I get these feelings, the creepiness, the scariness, and then words like that come through on here. And, of course, verified by the way Gage is acting. So I have no doubt that there's something. The box said demon, so I don't have any reason to doubt that. I knew right away. As soon as I turned that on, it was not going to take long. That one gave me a shiver. Okay, look, I have to jump in again because that's just too strange. We're leaving the hunting blind. We've just had a session where Gage is sensing something. The box says demon. I call for my spirit team to remove demons because I don't deal with anything like that. And the Hack Shack says portal of Mahiz is shut. Makes perfect sense to me. Full shiver. Okay. And this is all, this is like an hour after I got there. So for the Hack Shack to spit out that response makes perfect sense to me. Again, it's a message from the spirit team saying, here's the name of the demon. We've shut his portal. Full shiver. Full shivers right now. I did a little bit of research. I could not find Mahiz. I don't know how to spell what I'm hearing. If you guys know, I'm sure there are a lot of you that are demonology experts out there, but maybe you know something from another culture. Is this what we're dealing with out there? There's no way it's coincidence that Hack Shack says the portal of Mahiz is shut. The last one, I don't know why. You're thinking of something. We haven't gone 15 feet from the hunting blind. I turned this back on and I knew right away, I had that feeling we were going to get a response. So snowmobiling back here to this trail, there's a full shiver down the back of my neck. I was kind of getting that feeling of, nah, we probably shouldn't be doing this. It feels sketchy, especially this time of day. And then I thought that is precisely why I shall do this, because we are going to get results. I know that right now before I've even turned the spirit box on. Is anybody with us on the trail today? Oh. Okay, that's weird. We got our first response, and then Hack Shack actually shut off. Like, shut right off. I said, is anyone here with us on the trail today? And it sounded like, yes, I am. Something like that. Who's here with us today? Oh, full shiver down the back of my neck. Oh, it's still going. Say your name, who's here? shivers across the back of my shoulders, still going. Gage is sniffing over there. What is it, buddy? Who on my spirit team is with us? Say your name. There's so much more to this, guys. Right now, no shivers. Everything just went away. But back there for a 30-yard stretch was just waves of it hitting me. Right now, nothing. So I can't explain that. If you're here, can you give me the shivers again? There they are. There's the shivers. Okay, say something through the box. We need to know that you're here. Talk through this device to us. You've done it many times before. Just heard a stick break over there. I swear I heard another stick break right there. Okay, so like 10 minutes of walking this trail, my arm's actually getting tired from holding this up to the microphone on the camcorder, and only one response so far. Lots of shivers though. Yeah, I feel unwanted. All joking aside, I feel unwanted, and I felt unwanted even coming across the swamp on the snowmobile. So why do I push my luck like that? I can't explain it. Let's try it. I was gonna switch to necrophonic right now, but let's just give this another minute. We're coming up to the darker area of woods here. Oh, full shivers again. Now, is that because I just thought, oh, we're coming up to the darker section of woods and then I get full shivers? Oh, full shiver. Yeah, editing Gary. This is what my hair looks like when I hear responses like that, because yesterday on the trail, I did not notice that it said my name. I'm pretty sure there's another response coming up later here in the walk where it does say my name, and right away I said, that said my name. My point being, guys, you can't make this stuff up. I can't program the box. It's saying my name. I have to therefore believe that what comes through it, which makes sense, is real. I had the feeling to film back there behind us. And then we got another response. I don't know what it said. Should I turn around? Should I go back? Am I not wanted here? Full shivers. Oh, waves of it. Say what you want to say. And if you tell me to go back, I'll go back. I'm here to communicate with you. Doesn't seem to be anybody else coming out here to communicate with you, whoever or whatever you are. Do you appreciate my efforts? Or would you rather be left alone? Okay, that's kind of weird, but I'm going to say it because it was like a psychic premonition there. It was a feeling of that whatever this is appreciated my persistence. Okay, even though it doesn't like me, it appreciates the persistence that I've had in coming back here. That was just an understanding that I just had right there. Do you want to verify that? So everybody knows I'm not crazy? I'm going to keep going. As soon as I said that, I didn't like that thought, but... I didn't bring a flashlight either, guys. I forgot my flashlight. So this, I do have a light on here, but that's it. I think my phone's fully charged. I can't see right now. Oh, that would suck. Okay, we're gonna keep going for a little bit. A female voice, very faint there. It's not, or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna check how much battery I have on this before I go any further. Oh, we're good. 89%. Now I say that and then I immediately had a thought that we have had batteries drained before. And that would not be good. I mean, there's still enough light. I've got about an hour, guys, that I could see to get out of here. Even in the dark. With the snow, you can kind of see around you a little bit. So I'm not too worried yet, but I don't want to go a whole lot further. I'm going to ask again. I had a feeling and understanding that you appreciated my efforts, that my persistence in coming back here, even though you don't like me. Can you confirm that? I'm not sure what was said there. And then I had a little bit of a coughing fit, so I had to shut it off. Okay, I'm going to slow that down. There's just too many responses coming through there. Who from my spirit team accompanies me in these dark woods? Oh, full shiver. Thought it said my name, clear as day. Go. It said go twice. Hurry. All right, I was already turning around when that said go the first time. Now it said wait. Full shivers down my neck. So I want you to answer my question. Do you want to chat with me? Do you want to talk with me? Do you like these visits? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like I'm unwanted. Leave. Right away, leave. All right. What is your name? The entity that lives here, say your name. Full continuous waves down my arms, goosebumps, and my back. Even though I knew it was going to say that when it said it again. There is no way, that is not a coincidence, that the box comes up with a name that's not even real, we've never heard before, in two separate videos when it says the portal of Mahis is shut. Oh, stop down my back. And then yesterday when I said, what is the name of the entity we're dealing with? And it says the same name again. Guys, there is no doubting who we're dealing with back there. We know its name. That just said the same name that it said. The portal is closed. I am not... That said it. That said it. I don't wish any confrontation or ill will on you. I wasn't looking to find you specifically. But it seems that over time we have found where you like to live. Do you live here? I'm going, but I will not run in fear. My spirit team and myself emit white protective light. What about Gage? Is he an agent of light? Good boy. that said light and it said dog. Good boy. I know you're a good boy. He seems to be acting relatively normal, playing with sticks. No barking, no growling. As soon as I turned it on, like immediately, we got a response. Like as soon as I pushed the button, there was a response coming through here. And then full shivers again. I feel it's important to not give in to fear, to remain in control and calm and keep my protective barrier of light around me. I think when we turn and run, you forget all of that and you just blindly panic. I will not let that happen. It is getting darker out here though. I don't know why I feel it's important to keep coming back here and have this communication. You want me to come back here to do this, don't you? I feel acknowledgement of this place. Is important. That one was accompanied with full shivers. Again, it took a while for this to start going. The whole way in here, we only had one response. And then now after necrophonic, and more shivers and more it just keeps going and going. Pretty sure that said dog. Yeah, she's my friend. We protect each other. What are we dealing with? The base question remains. I think we know what it wants to be called at this point. We've heard the same name twice, a couple of weeks apart in two different places in this forest. You can't make that up. I can't tell this box what to say. He looks like he's on alert a little bit again. He started to take off and he was running way ahead of me, and then as soon as I had that thought and I said it to the camera, he's come back ever since. And he's just trailing a foot off my feet here. He's not going ahead, he's just staying right here. It's like he knows I wanted him to come back. Good boy. But he is also not running around playing. He's in guard mode. It's like he's guarding me. So I do find it weird, guys, that there is that heavy oppressive section back there, which we get responses all the time. Sometimes on the way in or out, we get the odd one. Again, going in, we had one response. Coming out, when I turned this on back here a couple minutes ago, nothing since. I'm gonna try one more quick session right here before we jump on the snow machine and get out of here. There's another voice, female, very faint. It says, "Go home." Thanks for visiting with us on the trails tonight, whoever you are. Guess again. Something like that. Oh, full shiver down my neck. Thank you for coming through again. Proves it can come through wherever they want. All right, I'd like one more response here before I jump on the machine and get out of here. Just give us one last message and we're gone. Oh shit. It's like they're gonna get the last laugh because I dropped one of my heated gloves. No! Oh no, that's $100 pair of gloves. And I dropped one somewhere on that frickin' trail. We gotta go back. Okay, now terror is setting in. Turn back. Please just be right here somewhere on the trail. Full shivers. I can't believe this. Guys, this is crazy stupid. I could feel, oh no. I could feel my fear growing a little bit. Oh, there's the glove right there. We didn't have to go that far. God, if I had to walk back there 20 minutes to get it and get out, it would be dark by the time I get out of here. That didn't feel good at all. That felt like I was being lured back here. Oh, the sense of relief I'm having right now. Is that crazy? I was checking my gloves like every 40 seconds, guys, to make sure I didn't drop one out of my pocket, and I still managed to lose one. It's like they were trying to lure me back there. It's night, and I heard it say visit again. I don't think I have it in me to visit at night back here in the dark. Not by myself, but this, guys, if there was a place that we wanted to make touch with something paranormal, 100%, there's no doubt in my mind, it is that back swamp back there. I don't have the friends or the kahunas to do it by myself. At night in the dark, I guess we did just do it by ourselves. Okay, here we are. That is the snowshoe trail. Okay, so I am now feeling tingling on the back of my neck. Not full-blown shivers, but I definitely feel, if I'm paying full attention here, oh, yeah, when I turn my back to that trail, it intensifies, guys, I'm telling you. What warning system we're dealing with, I don't know, but I've got it. I'm sure all humans have this. Grant and I have talked about it. He has it. Other guys that I hunt with have had it. You know, just a feeling, don't go into that gorge, don't go into that valley, avoid that hardwood. Whatever the sense is, they all get it from time to time. Oh, intensified. There is the first down the back shiver, right there. Oh, yep, waves of it. In fact, I'm going to turn around. So, here's the question that I posed to myself because no one is here to answer it. Should I start running the app right here? And yes, the answer is immediate. I'm getting full neck shivers. I'm going to keep recording on the DJI, hook the speaker up to the phone, put this in the pack sack for a little bit so that I can walk with the speaker in one hand, phone in the other, and the DJI will record whatever comes through the app, okay? All right. Away we go. Oh, there's a shiver. Oh, full shiver down the back of my neck. You have something to say? Yeah, it's still going. Go ahead, come through my phone. Give us a message. It's been a while since I've been back here. Haven't been back here all summer. Did you miss me? I'm not going anywhere, so you might as well talk to me. Okay, I'm going to stop and I'm going to send out my energy and see if that helps connect to whoever is here. I believe there are native spirits here. Sending out positive energy, white light. If you want to come and interact with me, you can do it through this technology. I'm inviting you to come and have a conversation. There's a full shiver. I've had a few shivers now here walking the trail, like pretty moderate tingling going down my neck right now, actually. I'm going to turn it back on. We're going to keep going because I like to get a few responses before I switch to necrophonic. We're not at the darkest area yet. It's quite a ways off still. Oh. Okay, we just had our first response. Right here, guys, is where it starts to get darker. From this point on. From this point right here, we have had sessions where we've stopped. This is where we heard the trees being pushed over, not too far from us. The one video we made, there was snow on the ground. I believe it was late winter, early spring. And there was a huge crash as a tree was pushed over, within 200 feet of us. And we heard multiple knocks and breaking branches. This is where it always starts telling me bad things, like it's following you, it's behind you, leave, don't come back, stay out. So far, I'm not understanding a dang word that they've said. So hopefully, that can be a good thing because most of the time it's not nice stuff. Let's just do a quick necrophonic here. Leave. Go back. Leave again. Run. I can't figure out, guys, if it's whatever lives here. Well, I'm pretty sure it's whatever lives here that says, get out, leave, it's behind you. Then again, it could be somebody from my spirit team saying, it's behind you, keep moving, don't stop. I don't know. It's one of those two. Does the thing that lives here actually communicate through the spirit box? Or is that just spirit team? I know they come through, family members, because they say things all the time. That makes sense. All right, moving on. We're going to the stone box. Is the stone box a native feature? Right here, we usually get a warning telling us not to go any further. Or, in fact, that there's something here with us. That we've gotten that warning many times. I just heard a raven. Oh. There was a voice. Quick. No static. Last time we were in here, I found a shortcut. I think it's that way. The trail, the snowshoe trail goes down there and loops around 300-400 yards. I think if we go 200 yards that way, we'll get to the stone box. Nothing's been moved, guys. Now I remember 2 green rocks, a quartz rock, a ping pong ball with a smiley face on it, and then a dice. And it's kind of between the 1 and the 7. I don't remember how we left that, but it doesn't appear to me that anything has been touched. Now, I don't remember if that dog toy was in there or not. But for anybody new to the channel, look at this cool stone box. And I always say a box because it's square on the inside. And we know where there's another one of these. And that rock did not just, you know, break and fall. It didn't, there's nothing for it to break off of. It was placed there. Look at this. It's got a back wall on it. The other one doesn't have that feature, but definitely placed stones. Did natives make these stone boxes in this area? Oh, that said my name. You ready to go? You ready for the long walk home? We got like an hour walk home. You can get a drink out of the swamp somewhere, yeah? That's a little weird. What do you smell, buddy? You can get up there. You want to check that out? I think you can get up there. Right here. Up. Right here. Up. Not there. Here. Oh, good boy. You did it. What are you sniffing up there? Okay, I just heard a weird clanging sound. Oh, instant, immediate response, guys. We haven't even gotten out of the clearing with the stone box in it.
Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there.
Male and a female voice right there. I can feel it, guys. This is where we go back into the dark trail here. The dark section, the heavy. Gage is right on my rear end here. Okay? Which is a little odd. I'm leaving. Does that make you happy? What if I decide to change my mind and stay? Maybe I should stay for a bit. What do you think about that? I was going to say again, we're off the trail, and it said something. Not going to lie, I'm feeling a little tuckered out here, guys. Alright, I'm giving you one last chance to give us some messages. I wasn't going to do this, but... There's a raven. There he goes, sniffing again. I'm betting 9-1 that when we get to the creepy corner, we are going to get a message, guys. Right here at the creepy corner, as predicted. I do want to mention, though, that I heard leave multiple times, and all the things there was a bunch of things I don't know what it said. We'll figure those out. You guys will know right now if you're watching this because it's been analyzed and played for you. But I just want to point out that in other sessions, in other places, I don't get those same responses. We went down the river and I did a fishing trip coming up, and it was all family members' names coming through, being said, different things, nothing to do with threatening me or telling me to leave or any of that, just completely different responses. So I can't figure out if this is, an entertainment app and it's just the same responses coming through. We've done hundreds of videos now. Why every time do I come back here I get these threatening responses, the D word, telling me to leave, don't come back, things like that. And in other places, nope. When we're doing our murder investigation, we get all those names of the players and people who were involved in that murder case. I can't explain it, guys. Different responses depending on what we're doing. So I'm going to keep a close eye on Gage. Right now he's over there chewing his stick. Film. I'm filming. No, I'm not going to name it. Okay, Gage is freaking out. It's cold, rainy, dark. But I know I haven't been in the swamp in almost 2 months. It's been treacherous back here because of the ice. All the trails were iced over. But now that we're getting so much rain, it's kind of getting rid of some of the ice. So I thought maybe Gage and I could take a walk back in the swamp, maybe get as far as the hunting blind. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of sliding my way across a long icy patch on the trail here. You know what I'm looking for today, guys? We're going to do a little hack shack / spirit box session back here at the hunting blind. The last time I was here, I think it was These Woods Are Haunted episode 6, something like that. You know what word came through, the word I don't like, the D word. And then we were given a name. And then in a couple of follow-up videos, that name was said again. Now, it's been months since I've done a video on that. I haven't said it around my phone. So if that name, I'm getting, I just gave myself a full shiver right there. Necrophonic is recording me or listening to me. Guys, it's a $13 app. There is nobody sitting there listening or recording, feeding back information. We did a family session the other day. on the main channel, Unfrequented World, okay? I talked to my great-grandparents, and 3 times the box said my great-grandmother's name. And it's not a common name. Can you say your name, please? Oh, here's my turnoff. We got to go up here another quarter of a mile, and this trail here freaks me out. You got to remember, I put that hunting blind up there because we wanted to be in the place that felt the worst. Don't ask me why. I thought for research purposes and entertainment value, if I'm 100% honest and serious about this, guys, which I don't tend to be. I try to laugh this stuff off or I wouldn't come back here. I'll tell you that right now. I believe there's something to it. I believe we can protect ourselves, as I've said in many videos, but it is real. And I don't know how far or how much we should be messing with it. But I keep coming back. This is where it gets spooky. This is the darkest, heaviest place in the woods, right here on this side of the open swamp. We have to go all the way across the open swamp and get almost to the stone box before I feel a place this oppressive. And the worst part is, guys, I go in here and I do these sessions and I sit in the hunting blind and I'm like a little kid in bed late at night with the covers, right? You're safe. As long as the hunting blind is over top of me, I have that sense of security. It's when I leave the hunting blind and then have to walk 2 miles back to the house in this, misty, wet, cold, lonely swamp that it becomes truly sometimes terrifying. More so when it's dark. But I always have that feeling something's following me. It's right behind me. It's on my rear. It's watching me. It's chasing me. Just like when you're a little kid. All right, so we actually have a broken support post back here as well. It snapped off. So this graphite rod actually snapped right here. So I've just kind of wedged it back in. You can see it poked a hole right through, but it snapped off of there. And my seat's all wet. It's a cold, wet day here in the swamp. Are there any spirits that are glad to see Gage and I make the trek in here after a long winter? What's back? I heard Mike a couple of times. And then I thought of my grandfather right away because his name was Mike. And then I thought I heard it say, there's a shiver down the back of my neck, I thought I heard it say, Papa's watching. And Papa was always Papa Mike. Gage just freaked out. What was it, buddy? What are you barking at? No, you can't come through there. Out. You guys know he never friggin' barks back here. I don't know what that was talking about. I was kind of paying attention to it, and then he barked, and it scared the bejesus out of me. I'm just hoping it didn't say that name that it said before. It's always... Okay, that said the camp, and then I heard Doug. I heard wake up. It's always telling me to wake up. What does all of this mean? I don't know. But I am getting waves of shivers down the back of my neck again. I'm going to just let this start again. Continue on. Give me the message. The camp again. Doug. And I was just going to stop it and ask, full shivers, Doug, are you telling us that we need to get up there and do that session that Grant and I were talking about? They were supposed to finally lay Doug to rest at the camp. And Grant and I had planned on going up there to do a final spirit box session and say our farewells to Doug and get some things off our chests and... Oh, full shivers. I just heard the raven. I thought it was over there, and now I swear I just heard it that way. So hard to hear. Totally have that creeped out feeling of something being behind me. I told you guys, I always get that feeling when I'm coming out of there. I saw him looking back the way we came and sniffing. I don't know. I got a bad feeling. And we're not even at the worst part of the woods yet. It concerns me, guys, that I'm feeling a disturbance in the force. I don't know how else to put this. When my senses start, the neck shivers and the intuitive gut feeling of it just feels bad. There it goes again. And I know that there is a dark, dark place in the woods coming up here. It starts over there where the hunting blind is, up in there. And if you were to run a straight line across this swamp to where the snowshoe trail starts, it's the same thing. Like, there's another wave of it instantly. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna turn on the hack shack right here, guys, in the middle of this swamp, and they're gonna come through. I'm telling you right now. I know they're gonna come through. He keeps looking back the way we came. It's getting deeper. Okay, literally 1 minute into running this, guys. I'm watching Gage, and on the way in, he kept looking off to that side. Now we got to go back past where I heard that growl. I knew I was not recording. I pushed play on this before I pushed record, and I knew it was going to say something. Better not say the D word. Full waves going right down my arms. I knew it wasn't going to take long for this thing to go off. I don't doubt what I get here. Always pertinent answers that make sense. So now I'm standing 100 meters away from where I heard that growl, so I hate to ask, but what growled at me? What is Gage smelling? He seems like he's on alert. Analyzing Gary jumping in as you knew I would. Guys, this is amazing stuff. I told you guys we would get pertinent answers, and it's almost like there's two groups of people talking to us, okay? I believe there's a spirit team talking to us when they say nice things like, please go. Friend, I give him a hug. Gage, right? That's people who are protecting us. And then instantly you can hear, go back and listen to it again. You'll hear the difference in the mine. You know, there's a different cadence to it. It's like a vicious, get out, leave. Oh, I'm getting a shiver just... It's like two things talking at the same time. I mean, why is the box telling this story, saying Gage's name? Oh, don't you worry. It says my name coming up as well. So it says both our names. It knows we're in the swamp or the forest. And guys, this stuff, like what comes through Necrophonic, blows my mind. And it should blow your mind too. Yeah, I missed it all right. I was already recording, and I flipped the camera around, and I restarted Necrophonic because it got shut off somehow when I put the phone in my pocket. I wanted to record Gage being on alert here, sniffing again, looking back, and I missed it. It said, leave, go forever. And then I looked at the screen and saw it wasn't recording, and I'm like, damn it. These are the messages I get back here in the swamp all the time. And it doesn't do that anywhere else. We don't hear that anywhere else. I don't hear the D word. Hardly ever. Duh, I'm still getting shivers down the back of my neck. It's gonna say it. I just got that feeling. What growled at me? That said demon. And then I heard it say, want your pup. Oh, full shivers down the back of my neck. Let's get out of here, Gage. That's enough of this. I heard it say earlier, pup, when I was pointing the camera at Gage and he was sniffing. Come on, buddy. I did the same thing there again. I wanted to stop Necrophonic and I actually pressed stop on the camcorder and it went on to say a bunch of other stuff. Oh, friggin' creeped out right now. Yeah, no, this place, I'm telling you guys. You guys heard that? Gary? Some of you guys are running these apps as well. Does it say your name all the time? Does it say the name of your dead friend all the time? Because mine does. And you guys know if you watch the channel who that dead friend is. And it has said his name literally hundreds of times. And yes, we are going to go up to the camp and do a farewell session. As soon as they get his ashes put up there, I'm going to go camp out. I'm hoping Grant joins me. I don't want to say his name because it'll come through the box. It'll come through regardless, but 5 years ago, even less than that, we ignored those feelings. Well, we didn't ignore them. The intuition, the shivers, was never like anything that I get now that I've acknowledged it and started paying attention to it and saying, I have a warning system. And today I'm listening to that system because right from the get-go, I've had a bad feeling about this walk. There is another word that comes through all the time, guys. When I say my little prayers of protection, and I do feel we have a spirit team that watches over us. It's been mentioned many times in my videos. They've even said names of people who are on it. And I always send out, you guys know what I send out. I don't want to say the word, but every time I do, they mention it and they give thanks. And I'm going to do that right now. I did say a little prayer when I was out in the middle of the swamp. I forgot to do it when we started. And I may have been recording when you'll see me close my eyes all of a sudden, and I started doing my little prayer of protection because I was like, oh crap, I forgot to do it. But it's been done, it's been said. But now when I'm ready to leave, you know, the woods or a session, and I always send out light and love, I said it, damn, I said the word, to my spirit team, but they give thanks, and you watch, that word is going to come through here. I'm going to start this up right now. Going to send out light and love to my spirit team. They just said it. And the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to say, not to provoke anything, because I'm not here to provoke anything, but I will say that that's my buddy, and you can't have my buddy. He is protected by me and my team, and he's part of my family, so you can't have him. And yeah, that's that. One last thought, guys, as I come through this section of woods with the creepy corner right there behind me. I'm thinking about it the whole time, okay? I'm thinking about, you know, getting shivers and that this is a scary part of the woods. And we're coming out of a light area out in the open swamp back into the first dark area of swamp. Does that have something to do with this feeling? And I did not get a shiver at all coming through here until just now. I was gonna say I didn't get any shivers this whole time. So thinking about it is not inducing me to have a shiver, you know, it'll hit me out of the blue. I can think about it and not get shivers. I can walk through creepy places sometimes and not get shivers. So I don't know what it is. What am I feeling? Is it the presence of something? Oh, there's another wave right there. I didn't get it until, you know, I was prepared to do this whole speech and say, well, I just came through here and I didn't get it, but now I'm getting it again. So, okay, I have nothing further to say. He was whining all of a sudden as I pulled the battery out of this. What's the matter, buddy? Get down, get down. No. What the hell? Well, good afternoon, everybody. Today you join Gage and I back in the swamp. We're slowly making our way back to the hunting blind, which is in the deep swamp. Bunch of blood in the snow. I'm coming to visit. It's been months since I've been back here. Want to come talk to me? Oh, there's our first response. Female voice. As soon as we got to this trail, doesn't surprise me. Here we go. I knew, sitting down to edit this, that we got a female response followed a minute later by a male response. As I'm sitting here and I figured out, full shiver down the back of my neck, that the first response said, I killed in-laws, and it was a woman's voice, I knew that the male that says something coming up was going to have something to do with that. Because they always tell a story. Because this is real. Whatever the hell lives back there, I think, guys, in turn of the century times, you know, where there were old homesteads back along that stretch, which there's nothing now but swamp. Okay, but 150 years ago, there were 3 or 4 homesteads in there. And I think that's where these voices, these spirits come from there. And even before that, the native spirits. Because I know there's a native presence back there as well. But here we have somebody saying, I killed my in-laws, and it's a female voice. So when the male voice says, it was his mom that got killed, that makes sense. The female's in-law would be her husband's mother and father. And saying that his mother was killed. So there's the story. Is it true? I don't know. But it makes sense. Male voice. Thank you for coming to chat with me. There's a shiver down the back of my neck. Like I said, we get to this stretch in the woods and immediately my whole body starts reacting. I know that there's something around me. They're coming in to see who's back here in this territory where humans just don't go. And I can sense it. I can feel it. Shivers down the neck, the back, the arms. The energy changes. And quite often, even Gage will react. Today, he's really excited. He's running around. He's sniffing things. He's already found a dead rabbit. You know, he's not paying attention. But you're going to see coming up when we get to the hunting blind, there's going to be a section here. We do necrophonic, and it was really strange. Gage started whining and trying to get into the hunting blind with me. You're also going to see, coming up here, I'll show you, I started to get the feeling of being watched, and I was being watched. That's another sixth sense that I think we all possess, and you're going to see me call it out. I'm getting this feeling, and then you're going to see what's watching me. Here, check this out. Oh, there's a full shiver down the back of my neck. Who's here? Oh, I see who's here. Up in that tree. Okay, I had a feeling I was being watched. And up in that tree, right there, there's a porcupine. Well, the top of the hunting blind is caved in on itself. Is this a continuation of the story we were hearing on the way in about killing the in-laws and that it was his mother that died? It sounds like we're talking to a married couple. He was happy, it felt good, and he was a good person. He was the victim. Also note, Jack is here, Jack and Carol. Pat, Carol. Pretty sure it's a Grant. Dave. And it says we like light. Okay, so this is nothing new. I even talk about it in this video. We're supposed to go up to Doug's camp and see our final farewells when they spread his ashes up there. They haven't done that yet. Oh, shiver down the back of my neck. Is there a portal back here? Dave visit Glenn? Okay, so that is super weird. Glenn is my mom's brother, my Uncle Glenn. Him and Dave were very good friends. That said Dave visit Glenn, and then it said Uncle Glenn's wife's name, my Aunt Sandy. There's no way it's a coincidence it's saying all these freaking names of people I know. Look, guys, I have zero doubts that well back there in the woods, I am surrounded by spirits. Our new friend, Annie, who we did the Bigfoot interview with, well, her partner's name, you guys can probably guess what it is. It's Brian, right? Her son passed away a month and a half ago. Pat, he's already said at the beginning of this video, Pat's here. And now it says Brian. Then it says Diggany. It says she cried. Of course she cried. Her son passed away. And then it tells her to deal with it, and she's got this. So they're giving her messages as well. And it's like they said to me in a previous video, and there's full shivers, that they're drawn to me to give me messages. They said that in a previous video, and I believe it. Okay, so clearly I have heard Pat a couple of times again in this video. If you are the Pat, there's a full shiver down the back of my neck. If you are the Pat that I think you are, who recently passed, then I need proof of that. Full waves of shivers going down the back of my neck. I'm taking the time to let you communicate with your mom. Start by saying her name. I visit, I'm sure it said Anne. Connect and Chris. Said my wife's name. Okay, that was weird. We had some weirdness going on there. The hack shack started itself. Gage was all, like, his energy level just changed, and he started whining, and he was running circles around the tent as I was changing the battery in this. And I don't know if I caught it or not. I got the battery back in, pressed record just as he started barking. I was just going to say Gage was super antsy when I was changing that battery. And now he started barking. He was whining all of a sudden as I pulled the battery out of this. What's the matter, buddy? Get down, get down. No. What the hell? What is going on? All right, now a couple of videos in a row, we got the name of one of the D words that you said lives back here and used a portal. I want you to say that name again. I'm not going to say it. That said my name, clear as a bell. Who just said my name? Had a feeling it was Doug. I think the more I do this, the more my power grows. Can you confirm that? Said my name again. Said my brother's name, said my name again, said Doug. So, you know, I think I'm rested enough. Oh, I'm getting a full shiver right there down the back of my neck. And they're like telling me, don't go yet. That's exactly what they're telling me. What about my dog? Okay, I'll give you like 1 more minute. I need you to be very clear and concise. Whatever this message is, I get the feeling there's another shiver as soon as I was going to say it, that you don't want me to leave yet. So you need to give me the message, whatever it is, as clear as you can right now. What is the message? Look at Gage. He's doing it again. He's whining. He's trying to get in. Down, buddy. What's wrong? No, down. 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 All right, we're out of here. You have any last messages before I go? Looks like Gage wants to go. The energy just changed. It got weird.